Shabbat Shalom and Chag Pesach Sameach.
Chag Sameach.
We know that many of you are attending or hosting a Seder tonight, so we thought we would bring a little bit of Shabbat to you in your homes to share with your friends and family before you begin your Seder. We will begin by welcoming Shabbat with a Shalom Aleichem written by Noah Aronson, our guest artist in residence, who will be visiting us on April 13th and 14th. After that, we will sing L'Charodi, hear some words of Torah, recite Kaddish, and end with a festive Adon Olam to put you in just the right mood for your Pesach celebration. Again, Shabbat Shalom and Chag Pesach Sameach.
Shalom Aleichem, Malachim Sharei, Malachim Elyon, Mimelech Malachim, Malachim Lachim, Kadosh Baruch Hu. Shalom Aleichem, Malachim Sharei, Malachim Elyon, Mimelech Malachim, Malachim Lachim, Kadosh Baruch Hu. Boachem Shalom Malachim Hashalom. Malachei Elyon, Melech Malachei Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Sharei, Malachei Elyon, Melech Malachei, Malachei Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Sharei, Malachei Elyon, Mimelech Malachei, Malachei Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Bafuni leShalom, Malachei Hashalom, Malachei Elyon, Mimelech Malachei Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Sharei, Malachei Elyon, Mimelech Malachei, Malachei Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Sharei, Malachei Elyon, Mimelech Malachei, Malachei Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Tzeitzchem leShalom, Malachei Hashalom, Malachei Elyon, Mimelech Malachei Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Sharei, Malachei Elyon, Mimelech Malachei, Malachei Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Sharei, Malachei Elyon, Mimelech Malachei, Malachei Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu.
L'Charodi Likrat Kala, Penei Shabbat Mekabela. Beloved, come to greet the Sabbath bride.
L'Charodi Likrat Kala, Likrat Kala, Penei Shabbat Mekabela, Mekabela. L'Charodi Likrat Kala, Likrat Kala, Penei Shabbat Mekabela, Mekabela. Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom Mevorach. Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom Mevorach.
Every so often, the first night of Pesach falls on Shabbat, as is the case tonight. It's worth noting that these two holidays, Shabbat and Passover, share quite a bit in common. Indeed, the main theme of Passover is also an important element of our Shabbat observance, hidden in plain sight in the words of the Kiddush. Each week, as we lift our cup filled with fruit of the vine, we are reminded that we drink as a Zecher Litziat Mitzrayim, as a reminder of our exodus from Egypt. This is why the Kiddush cup is often referred to as a cup of deliverance. But even more than a personal deliverance, the rescue of our people, Shabbat teaches a universal lesson, that all people, indeed all of creation, must enjoy a bit of freedom for themselves. This concept is clearly expressed in the words of the Torah, in the books of Exodus and Deuteronomy, where we read, "The seventh day is a Sabbath of Adonai your God. You shall not do any work, you, your son or your daughter, your male or female slave, your ox or your ass or any of your cattle, or the stranger in your settlements, so that your male and female slave may rest as you do. Remember that you were a slave in the land of Egypt, and Adonai your God freed you from there with a mighty hand and an outstretched arm. Therefore, Adonai your God has commanded you to observe the Sabbath day." The Shabbat teaches dignity and respect for the individual, reminding us that all of creation has a need to rest. Passover takes this lesson one step further, calling us to open all our senses, our eyes, our ears, mouths, and hearts, to the cries of the stranger, the widow, the orphan, the oppressed, linking the value of human dignity and respect to the celebration of the birth of our Jewish people. On Passover, we remember that God heard our cries when we were helpless and came to our salvation. As we celebrate this miracle tonight, let us consider how we can become partners with God, hearing the cries of those who are helpless still, the hungry, the homeless, the refugee, seeing those who are not yet free, opening our hearts to those in need. Yes, Passover is a time of family and friends, of good food and honored traditions, and it is also a time to heed the call of our sacred texts and reaffirm our commitment to building a righteous society where neighbors are treated like family and the stranger is welcomed into our midst like a neighbor. Wishing you and your family a joyful and healthy Passover.
We'll turn our attention now to the words of Kaddish. We pray that the blessed memories of all of those in your hearts and in your minds will ever come to be a blessing. Kaddish Yatom. Yitgadal v'yitkadash shemei Rabbah, v'yalma divrach irutei v'yamlich malchutei, v'chayechon uv'yomechon uv'chayei dechol Beit Yisrael, ba'agala uv'izman kariv v'imru amen. Yehi shmei Rabbah mevarach le'olam olamei almaya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh.
V'yithadar
V'yitale v'yithalal shemei dekudsha barichu. Le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata, tushbechata v'nechemata, da'miram b'yama v'yimru amen. Yehi shlama rabba min shemaya, v'chayim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael, v'yimru amen. Oseh shalom b'mromav, hu ya'aseh shalom, aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael, v'yimru amen. May God send peace and comfort to all those in mourning, and let us say together again, amen. We'll finish up with Adon Olam to a very familiar tune. Adon Olam asher malach b'terem kol yitzir nivra li et nasa v'chasa kol azay melech shemo nikra Adon Olam ve'acharei kichlot hakol levado yimloch nora v'hu haya v'hu hoveh v'hu yiyeh b'tifara והוא אחד ואין שני להמשיל לו להכבירה בלי ראשית בלי תחליף ולא העוז והמשרה אדון עולם ואראה לי וחי גואלי וצור חבלי ועת צרה והוא ניסי ומנוס לי מנת כוסי ביום לקרא בידו אפקיד רוחי והייתי שם והעירה ועם רוחי גבייתי אדוני לי ולא אירא אדון עולם די דיינו די דיינו די דיינו 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 די דיינו די דיינו די דיינו 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 Happy holiday and Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom and Chag Sameach.